This is the Variety Show 2024. I want to do a video saying that I support President Trump on his crime crackdown with the National Guard that he's doing in Memphis, Tennessee, the newest city that he will send the National Guard. And President Trump signed a presidential memorandum, which is like an order just yesterday, I think it was, that he will do a crime crackdown and send the National Guard to back up the cops in Memphis, Tennessee, a high crime city, a mess of a city, Elvis and Graceland and all of that, with the Elvis Presley connection to that city. It is a high crime city. In fact, there was a case called Tyree Nichols, was a 29-year-old black man that was beat to death but it was black cops that did it. It was 5 black cops beat him. It was in January of 2023, when Biden's administration, there was this beating of Tyree Nichols that happened down there. So I know Memphis, Tennessee is a rough town. It's a seedy ghetto type city with a lot of bad neighborhoods, and it's a mess. I don't think tourists can go there and enjoy Graceland Mansion and all the Elvis Presley stuff in a high crime city like Memphis, Tennessee, even though it's a tourist place. And so it's really great, that's one thing that I really support President Trump in, is these crime crackdowns that he's doing. He says he's going to do Chicago. He's going to go to Baltimore, New Orleans, San Francisco, Oakland, Los Angeles, all failed mayors and war zone cities full of homelessness, homeless thugs, mentally ill people, crime, streets that are not safe to go to go downtown, to go to the restaurants, to go to the tourist attractions, museums, for children, for adults, for elderly, for anybody. They're not safe, these cities. America's streets are not safe because of, really dumb mayors, and a lot of them, and just mostly, almost all the mayors of the big cities are Democrats, liberal Democrats, and they're failures. They're failures. There's almost no cities with a mayor anything other than a failed Democrat, and that's always bothered me. And the homeless problem is out of control. The drugs are out of control. The gangs are out of control. And you can't even walk down the street without them panhandling and people bothering you, and you can't go to a Broadway show in New York or sightseeing or just anything. There are some U.S. cities that are better, probably smaller towns that are, but the big cities, the big mega cities, are all a mess. They're an absolute mess because of these failed Democratic mayors, and they keep electing Democrats, and not just any Democrats, the worst ones. And it's because it's like a machine politics. They have a hold on power in these cities. They can't get, anybody better than a lousy, stinking Democrat to run a big city. L.A., New York, Chicago, Baltimore, New Orleans. New Orleans is just incredible. I know President Trump is going to go to New Orleans. That is a demonic place. I mean, this is disgusting. Thank you, President Trump. I'm not sure if I agree with everything, but on that, yeah. And Biden would have never done what you're doing to clean up these streets. Thank you, President Trump. You at least you're scoring points on that one. There's no doubt about that. Variety Show 24.